Hello, I am FirePug. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do a Season 9 tier list for all the legends. It's going to be quite similar to Season 8, however, there were some decent buffs and nerfs in the Season 9 patch notes that will change things up a bit. So I'm going to start with the newest legend, Valk, and I'm going to put her at S tier. I think her ability to gain height pretty much immediately really sets her apart from a lot of other legends. I think she's a very powerful kit in general, and she deserves to be at S tier. With her, I'm going to put Wraith and Bloodhound. With Wraith, she's pretty much always been an S or A tier legend. With low profile removed, her ability to pretty much immediately get out of any fight. And Bloodhound, just a very good legend to get an immediate awareness to your entire squad about your surroundings. A very powerful tactical, which is why I put Bloodhound there as well. In A tier, I'm going to start with Horizon because I think Horizon is still very, very powerful as a legend. Her tactical is super useful to gain height, and her ultimate can really mess things up quite quickly. With her, I'm going to put Octane, and this is just because with a single Octane jump pad, which you get quite frequently with an Octane, you can pretty much get into a fight as quickly as you want or get out of a fight almost immediately. The jump pads are actually super useful. And with this, I'm also going to put Gibraltar. I think Gibraltar's always been a really strong defensive character ever since pretty much Season 4. Very powerful, the gun shields, the airstrike, the dome, it's all very useful. He has a very well-rounded, powerful kit. Now, onto B tier. I'm going to start with Pathfinder because I think Pathfinder is a very high B tier legend. It could almost be A tier. He's been seeing a lot of buffs in the last few seasons, and I think it's really been helping out his kit a lot, and he's becoming quite a more powerful legend. Next to Pathfinder, I'm going to put both Caustic and Watson. I think these characters are both very strong defensive characters. They have an amazing ability to lock down buildings, and I think they deserve to be in B tier, pretty much just above average legends, very good at holding down an area. With these legends, I'm also going to put Revenant, and this is because I think Revenant's ultimate ability is super useful to push a fight. It can get super annoying, especially in ranked games, and I think just that alone makes Revenant an above average legend. Now onto C tier, these legends aren't going to be bad, they're just going to be pretty much average, which is a good place for a legend to be. I'm going to start with Loba. I think with Loba's buff to her bracelet where she can move around a little bit more, really helped bring her up to that average level that we would expect these legends to be at. And now Lifeline, I think Lifeline also belongs to go here. I think Lifeline was higher, pretty much an A or high B tier legend earlier on, but when they removed her shield to her res drone, it really removed the part of who Lifeline was, and I think it's a lot harder to play Lifeline now. And a lot harder for the Lifeline squad to succeed as well. Next to Lifeline, I'm going to put Crypto. Crypto is kind of a weird legend. Crypto worked really well for us in like ranked, like Platinum and Diamond ranked lobbies, but I think Crypto isn't quite as good in pubs as he is in that sort of ranked situation, and I'm pretty much going off a casual playlist. I pretty much only play casually, and I think Crypto is a pretty average legend in casual play. And also in here, I'm going to add Mirage. I think Mirage has been a tough legend to balance. Early on in the game, he was super powerful. Everyone got bamboozled all the time. And they've been buffing that as people have been getting used to it, but he's pretty much stayed middle of the road the entire time. Now in D tier is going to be everyone else, Bangalore, Fuse, and Rampart. Firstly with Fuse, he's pretty much been a below average legend since the launch. He has seen a little buff in the start of Season 9, which I think is good for him. I don't think it's quite enough to bring him up to the level where everyone else is at. The problem with Fuse is if you buff him too much, he doesn't just go to C tier, B tier, he instantly becomes a super annoying legend. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Fuse. With Bangalore, I think it was good to see a buff to her airstrike. I think maybe something a little bit more powerful will bring her up to a C tier level. And with Rampart, I think it's just part of what her kit is. The whole point of Rampart is able to turn this area into your squad's area, but then this area is only the only area you can successfully fight from, and I just think that whole idea behind her kit is what keeps her sort of lower down. But don't get me wrong, sometimes that does work out really well. The amped wall and the Sheila can absolutely destroy squads when used correctly. I just think the average player will do slightly below average playing her. This is my tier list for Season 9. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Maybe you disagree with me, maybe you agree with me. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.